The elements are mine to control. I know why lightning strikes, why fire burns, and why cold freezes. They do so because I command it. The vengeance of the Maraketh will find those who have transgressed no matter where they run. Let's talk about the Sorceress in Path of Exile 2, and we're going to go over the Ascendancy classes, Stormweaver and Chronomancer. I can't lie, the Sorceress is probably the one I want to play the least, but the Chronomancer seems really cool. The fact that you can stop time and then unleash the elements on them and smash them to pieces. Thanks for all the love and support on my latest videos. I've covered all the other classes, so go check out them if you're interested. But let's crack on with it. So, harness the elements with the Sorceress in Path of Exile 2. Step into the shoes of the Sorceress, an intelligence-based powerhouse. This quintessential mage wields devastating fire, cold, and lightning spells to obliterate enemies and control the battlefield. In this guide, we'll delve into the Sorceress's core mechanics, her dynamic Stormweaver Ascension build, and the time-stopping Chronomancer Ascendancy build. Then we'll talk about how to maximise her incredible elemental combos for explosive endgame potential. Key features: the Sorceress is a pure spellcaster class that focuses on elemental magic rather than weaponry. Whether summoning firestorms, creating icy barriers, or unleashing chain lightning in big combinations together, the Sorceress commands the battlefield with versatility and destructive power. Your key features are your elemental spells, which is fire, cold, and lightning, and you've got crowd control, which does a lot of damage. Spell synergy: combine skills like flame wall and lightning sparks to create cool, enhanced effects. And then trigger gems: automate spells with gems like cast on ignite for seamless spellcasting chains. Some of your pros are incredible AoE and crowd control. You've got high synergy between spells for good combos, and you're versatile with fire, cold, and lightning to adapt to any encounter. Your cons: you're a glass cannon playstyle with low durability, so you've got to think in advance and not get yourself caught. Heavy reliance on mana for sustained combat, and you've got complex spell combos which require precision and practice. So let's move on to the Ascendancy. I'm going to go through Stormweaver first. The Stormweaver is an elemental specialist capable of unleashing devastating storm magic to dominate enemies. Your key features are Tempest Caller. You can trigger Elemental Storm on critical spell hits, dealing massive AoE damage. Strike Twice, which applies 2 simultaneous shocks to enemies, amplifying damage output. We've got Shaper of Storms, convert all damage from hits into increased shock chance, maximising elemental effects. Some of the pros: you've got massive AoE, high shock application synergizes well with lightning spells. It's ideal for players who want to specialise in critical hit and storm-based builds. Some of your cons are it requires consistent critical hits for maximum effectiveness, and the shock mechanics need precise timing and positioning. Now let's talk about the time-stopping Chronomancer. So you bend time to your will, controlling enemies and resetting your own resources for sustained spellcasting. Some of the key features are Ultimate Command, stop time with the time freeze skill, immobilizing enemies for powerful follow-up attacks. Footprints in the sand, use Temporal Rift to rewind to a previous position, restoring life and mana. You can also reset all skill cooldowns with Time Snap, allowing for repeated spell bursts and crazy combinations. Your pros are unmatched crowd control with time manipulation. Resource recovery mechanics ensure sustained spellcasting and survivability, and perfect for strategic players who value precise control over the battlefield. Some of the cons are you're reliant on your skill cooldowns for effectiveness and requires careful planning to maximise time manipulation. So based on all that waffle so far, which Ascendancy is for you? Do you want to go Stormweaver and enjoy overwhelming enemies with high damage and storm-based super combos? Or do you want to go the time-stopping Chronomancer, where you pick the perfect tactical approach, use your time manipulation and smash them to smithereens? In regards to your endgame potential, you've got 25 active elemental skills, and you shine with combos like Flame Wall plus Lightning Sparks, Orb of Storms plus Frostbolt, where you control enemy movement while dealing continuous damage. You can even do Ball, Lightning and Firestorm for devastating AoE combo with fire and lightning mix. And finally, I'm going to leave it to you now. What are your thoughts and feelings so far? What classes are you going to play and what ascensions are you going to play first? Leave some tips and tricks for new players and myself down below. Thanks again for all the love and support. I made a game. It's called Battle Babes. It's on Steam. It's on sale right now. Go buy it and play it if you want. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment. Love you all. Hasta la vista. Peace.